Over chairbacks and hall they dropped their mantles and passed into the polished tubs, where maids poured out warm baths for them, anointed them, and pulled fresh tunics, fleecy cloaks around them. Soon they were seated at their ease in hall. A maid came by to tip a golden jug over their fingers into a silver bowl, and draw a gleaming table up beside them. The larder mistress brought her tray of loaves and savories, dispensing each. In silence across the hall, beside a pillar, propped in a long chair, Telemachus's mother spun a fine wool yarn. The young men's hands went out upon the good things placed before them, and only when their hunger and thirst were gone did she look up and say, "Telemachus, what am I to do now? Return alone and lie again on my forsaken bed, sodden how often with my weeping, since that day when Odysseus put to sea to join the Atreidae before Troy? Could you not tell me, before the suitors fill our house, what news you have of his return?" He answered, "Now that you ask a second time, dear mother, here is the truth. We went ashore at Pylos to Nestor, lord and guardian of the West, who gave me welcome in his towering hall. So kind he was, he might have been my father, and I his long-lost son. So truly kind, taking me in with his own honored sons. But as to Odysseus's bitter fate, living or dead, he had no news at all from anyone on earth, he said. He sent me overland in a strong chariot to Atreus' son, the captain, Menelaus. And I saw Helen there, for whom the Argives fought, and the Trojans fought, as the gods willed. Then Menelaus of the great war cry asked me my errand in that ancient land of Lacedaemon. So I told our story, and in reply he burst out, "Intolerable, that feeble men, unfit as those men are, should think to lie in that great captain's bed, fawns in the lion's lair. As if a doe put down her litter of sucklings there, while she sniffed at the glen, or grazed a grassy hollow. Ha! Then the Lord returns to his own bed, and deals out wretched doom on both alike. So will Odysseus deal out doom on these, O Father Zeus, Athena, and Apollo. I pray he comes as once he was, in Lesbos, when he stood up to wrestle Philomelides, champion and island king, and smashed him down. How the Achaeans cheered! If that Odysseus could meet the suitors, they'd have a quick reply, a stunning dowry. Now for your questions, let me come to the point. I would not misreport it for you. Let me tell you what the ancient of the sea, that infallible seer, told me. On an island your father lies and grieves. The ancient saw him held by a nymph, Calypso, in her hall. No means of sailing home remained to him, no ship with oars, and no ship's company to pull him on the broad back of the sea. I had this from the Lord Marshal Menelaus, and when my errand in that place was done, I left for home. A fair breeze from the gods brought me swiftly back to our dear island." The boy's tale made her heart stir in her breast, but this was not all. Mother and son now heard Theoclymenus the diviner say, "He does not see it clear, O gentle lady, wife of Odysseus, Laertiades. Listen to me, I can reveal this thing. Zeus be my witness, in the table set for strangers, in the hearth to which I've come. The Lord Odysseus, I tell you, is present now, already, on this island. Quartered somewhere, going about, he knows what evil is afoot. He has it in him to bring a black hour on the suitors. Yesterday, still at the ship, I saw this in a portent. I read the sign aloud, I told Telemachus. The prudent queen for her part said, "Stranger, if only this came true, our love would go to you with many gifts. Aye, every man who passed would call you happy." So ran the talk between these three.